Hello, today we will talk about the history of steel. The steel industries was down from ancient times when a few men may have operated periodically a small furnace producing 10 kg to the modern integrated iron and steel work with the manual steel production of about 1 million tons. The largest commercial steel making enterprise, Nippon Steel in Japan, was responsible for producing 26 million tons in 1887, and 11 other companies generally responsible for producing 26 million tons in 1987, and 11 other companies generally distributed throughout the world each had output of more than 10 million tons, excluding the Eastern Bloc countries from which employment data are not available. Some 1.7 million people were employed in a 1987 in producing 430 million tons of steel. That is equivalent to about 250 tons of steel per person employed per year. A remarkably efficient use of human and primary steel making, early iron and steel. Iron production began in Anatolia about 20,000 BC, and the Iron Age was well established by 1000 BC. The technology of iron making then spread widely. By 500 BC it had reached the western limit of Europe, and by 400 BC it had reached China. Iron ores are widely distributed, and the other raw material, charcoal, was readily available. The iron was produced in small shaft furnaces as solid lumps called loom, and these were then poured into bars of wrought iron and malleable material containing bit of slags and charcoals. The carbon content of the early iron ranged from very low 0.07% to high 0.8%, the latter constituting a genuine steel. When the carbon content of steel is about 0.3%, the material will become very hard and brittle if it is quenched in water from the temperature of about at 50 to 90 15 to solar 50 feet. So that the history of steel. That's all for today. Tomorrow we will talk about more.